Oh, yeah. No, man, if I'm the only one in your radio, you have it. That's what happens to me on 6. They all call me. You know, don't think, hey, when it's real quiet out there and you don't hear anybody but me, you have conditions. If I'm in you at 9, 10, even 5, 6, I'm on Hawaii conditions, man. It might not seem like it, but it is. I don't know how to explain, but I can get out here at 6 o'clock in the morning. I come out here at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I could take 147 and the Blue Waters, all them guys down there on Channel 6, and I could make the whole country point west, and he'll be out there hooping and hollering.
It's been pretty dead on lane. I ain't got a whole lot going on. I sent you that little gate, but you can tell I was getting more back scared than I was from anybody out west. He's the only one really in there. There's a few out there, but they've all disappeared. It's just you right now. It's your talk show right now, Cotton Picker.
Yeah, that's what that's why all these guys are jealous. That's what's wrong with all the Super Bowl guys. They're jealous as shit, dude. Fireball's got some talk show going on like no tomorrow, and the rest of them boys are just hooping and hollering. They're just out there hooping and hollering. Out there thinking about what they're going to talk about, but they can't get their name called because I got that mile on them, because I'm like the only one in everybody's radio. Period. I'm the only one in everybody's radio. Wild child. That's what happens sometimes to break.
That's the way Mother Nature rolls from time to time. But it's dead out there right now. I mean, everything's way down low. And then I got you up there 30 plus. That's crazy. But it is what it is.
Shoot, I could talk to you at 5 dB. Pinto Bean's out there jumping up and down because he hears me right now. When you got off the key, somebody else was dead keying, and something else happened with that. And then Pinto Bean out there jumping up and down, thinking somebody's going to save him. And he don't even hear anybody. He just hears me. That's when I get to talk shit. Let's pray. Lord, Reverend Dr. Keydown, we must pray for Pinto Bean, for he has sinned. He thinks he's a badass in Alabama again and again, Lord. Please forgive him, for he knows what not he has done. But every time Wild Child comes out here, he cuts his radio off and he runs. Amen.
Lord, Reverend Dr. Keydown, we must pray for Pinto Bean, for he has sinned. He thinks he's a badass in Alabama again and again, Lord. Please forgive him, for he knows what not he has done. But every time Wild Child comes out here, he cuts his radio off and he runs.
I'm sure everyone hears this, Wild Child. I'm sure everybody hears it. He's out there. Actually, earlier, before I keyed up, this guy there, he was talking about the music. I don't know what he was talking about. He was like, I don't know if this is worse than fire nuts being out here. Well, I don't know. Go Channel 17, Pinto Bean. Maybe go over there and talk to your friend, Mean Machine. He hangs out down there. I ran him off Channel 28, and I ran him off Channel 6. Maybe you can talk to him over there on 17. He plays it live down there. Now you can hear him. Mean Machine on 918. You can hear him. You'll be able to hear that, Mud Runner. For sure. But I'm not going to be able to hear you, Pinto Bean. I'll never be able to hear you. See, this is what happens. When Alabama comes out there, you get your radio cut smack off. Arkansas, Eugene Johnson, all them guys, they tear you up, dude. You don't even have any lips down there. You think you do. So, go there and get somebody to save you. Oh, snake doctor. You're a snake doctor. Let me save you. Then you get your wife out here. thinking Showstopper's gonna get saved. You're a mud duck, dude. You hoop and holler, and you jump up and down like a kangaroo on a pogo stick. Plain and simple.
Shut the fuck up!
I don't go that way. I'm on the We're rubber ducking on them out there.
Arrogant piece of shit.
Would you like to come back to the Carolinas and say what's up?
Hey, Bobby Brown, we got you.
Rubber duck. We're rubber ducking on them out there.
Brown around Phoenix, you're making all kinds of racket out here in the Boulder. They call me Brown. You're 1137, I got it down.
Hell, I don't hear nobody out there.
I do. There's everybody out there. Everybody talking shit right now. Wild child. No, they're all out there. They're like, shut the hell up. Fireball this, fireball that, fireball this, fireball that. Hey, Wild child. They're all out there.
This is my needle's barely moving. I ain't hearing her scattering. Nothing. I don't hear nobody. I thought I heard a boing, boing, boing. I thought maybe somebody got a pogo stick, but I wasn't for sure.
No, Pinto Bean's out there screaming. He's out there screaming. He goes, I ain't like that. I ain't like, whoop. Somebody else cuts his radio off. Somebody out there in Georgia's cutting his radio off. And then a bunch of people in Illinois are all keying down. No, hey, Wild Child. See, this is the area that I live in. Man, I got hellacious conditions, dude. I mean, when I key this mall down, that's why I'm the center of attention. I'm the only one everybody hears. That's why they're like, shut the hell up, Fireball, shut this. But what are they gonna do? They don't hear anybody else. Then maybe they just want to hear shh. Maybe they don't even want to hear anybody on their radio.
Oh, that's true. I heard some scatter. They're not getting understanding. I'll start something there. Damn mall, that's for sure.
Damn time.
Oh yeah, I do this on any channel, man. But I think I'm gonna do this on 28 tonight, cause 6 is 10 Roger right on. You get off the key and it's somebody else and this and that. I go down there and hold down. I could go down there and hold it down if I want. But actually, I'm kind of having fun tonight and kind of screwed up that last video gate with you and my friend Ricochet. It was gonna be a good one too. Man, we was talking about politics and everything, but man, it got messed up. It's all good. I'll make a new one. Let's pray. Lord, Reverend Dr. Keydown, we must pray for Fireball, for he has sinned. He has California, Arizona, and Colorado, Washington, and Oregon on hold again and again and again, Lord. Please forgive those window lickers, for they know what not they have done. But when Fireball's on the radio, they can drop their microphone and run. Amen.
Washington and Oregon on hold again and again and again, Lord. Please forgive those window lickers, for they know what not they have done. Lord, Fireball on the radio, they can drop their microphone.
His asshole.
Hey, Wild Child. They all heard it. Hopefully I'm not the only one who hears these playbacks. Wild Child. Hey, Wild Child. Hopefully I am not the only one that hears the playbacks, but I could be. Hawaii probably is hearing it, but Hawaii ain't here. They're down there on 11 trying to get their name called. All these guys probably can go down to 11 and call them. But maybe Maybe they just want to talk to me.
Well, I just gotta know, I used to, all the ones that was fighting with me, I told them they had to go down on channel 11 and talk. And now you're talking about 17, so which is it, which is the preferred place to send them to? Which is the first place they need to go and which is the second place they need to go? I really need to know this because I was always sending them to channel 11. I didn't know about 17.
Well, 17 is getting a little popular for the Mud Ducks. No, send them down to channel 17. They're all hanging out, man. Big Al hangs down there. I listen down there. Big Al hangs down there. Jack Rabbit hangs there. All those kind of big window lickers that can't get their name called up here, that's the first place they go. They go to 17, then they go to 11, but they can't make it on 11. They go down there at 17 like a kind of big a 918 Mean Machine. And he plays it live. And they all call in like Mean Machine's whipping on him. I listen to his live gates. He whips on a kind of big a Jack Rabbit and Big Al. Man, he cuts their radio off. They come back, Mean Machine, you got that ball down. Mean Machine, you got that ball down. I'd be like, man, I went to 17 one time. Just because he was playing it live, I ran him off the radio. They're like, yeah, Fireball, oh, yeah, Fireball, blah, blah, blah. I ran Mean Machine off the goddamn radio. He didn't talk for like a week.
Damn. I know people have been going down there for a little bit, but Channel 11's where a bunch of them had been going. I've cruised there a couple times and heard a bunch of people I hadn't heard on 28 down there on 11. I'm like, what the hell y'all doing down here? They said, can't get out on 28. It's just a train wreck. That was on the last flip to the west side. So I was like, wow. Well, man, I can't stay down here because I ain't tuned, but I come in there. Shit, I go down to 11 and so far out of tune that I can still talk down there about like I do up here. But I'm going to want too much reflex, so I don't want to stay down there. I can't stick and stay. I want to put me a broadband at Master out there so I can start going to some of these other channels and play a little bit. Because it's boring being stuck right here. It gets boring.
Yeah, I'm stuck on 6 too if I really want to do it. But I just turn my drive down and I'm all right. I got a little bit of reflect up here. It's a little rough. It does take a little toll and whatnot. But, I like it. I deal with it. But now 406 Midnight Cowboy, his beam was made for every channel. So he ain't made for 6. He's made for every channel. That's how he built it. That's how he set it up. So that way, when you were talking to him today, he wasn't even on it. Now, I don't want to put it, he's not even on it yet. He will be, though. But his new beam is made for every channel. That'll be a good thing. But my beam's not made for this channel. My beam's made for 6. I'm doing 200 watts right now. Hello. Audio. About 200 swing to 600. That's about all I'm doing right now. Now I get down there on channel 6. Man, I whip kind of big an 1,800, 1,700 watts out there, man. I can do 1,200 swing to 1,700 bird. And I can lay it out there and let them have it. But up here, I kind of just cruise because these guys can't do shit with me. They wish they could, though.
My beam's way too long to be broadbanded. I ain't saying it can't be done, but somebody really show me how to do it. But I'm not going to stretch them out as far as I can. They're basically a one-channel antenna. Yeah, you could get the standing wave down, but the owners are going to be way the hell off. If you use one of those little, all those funky-ass gammas everybody's running now, where you can tune your channel in with your Bluetooth. I don't like gammas. I think gammas are shit. I don't like the way they perform. Because realistically, if you look on the computer and show how they generate a pattern, they ain't nothing. That's why I like direct fed. I'm running direct fed hairpin. It's basically the same as direct fed, except it's got the little tuning rods on there. But it's direct fed, and I'm lighting up this whole cotton picking beam, all 57 foot of it, break.
That's a long ass beam for, whoa, 57 foot. damn! Man, this kind of big beam I got 16 foot long, man. And it's direct fed, real direct fed. It don't have a hairpin. It's got the little transmitting element right in front of it, and you tune with it. That's how you gotta do it, man. If I retune this beam, I think I'll do better on all channels. I just haven't done it. I'm gonna put up another beam. I'm gonna put up a 5-element beam that's about 32 feet long, twice as long as this. And you guys won't even know who Snake Doctor is. He won't even have a radio when I'm done with his ass.
Yeah, you're still in the ballpark of being able to broadband it, because that's about the length you can go. A 6-element, usually a 31-foot 6-element, maybe a little bit longer. On a 6-element, you can direct feed it and broadband it, where you could go for 28 to 6 easily if you done it right. There's people doing it. I don't care for a 6 myself. I like a 5. I haven't broadbanded one in a long time because I've been focused on one channel. That the gain you get by stretching the way out and focusing it on one channel is ungodly. That's the whole point of it. It's like having like 6, 7 damn beams up there and adding all that gain together is what it's like. It's crazy. I don't give out the numbers or anything. I'm surprised I even said how long the damn thing is, but like, I told somebody one time, well, my tire's 40 foot, and my beam sticks up above a 17 foot, and they still ask me, well, how long is your beam? And I'm like, Jesus, dude, you can't do math?
Well, same thing with me. This antenna's made for 6, but I just turned a little watch down. Now, my friend, 406 Midnight Cowboy, his beam was made for every channel. It's 45 foot long. But if you optimize it, yeah, if you set the elements just for that channel only, that's what this antenna is set for. It's made for 6. It's optimized for 27025. Yeah, it works better. It works on other channels, but it's dominant on channel 6 on the bowl. I'll tear them to pieces, man. I'll tear a 7-element. Them guys won't even know what a radio is. And I'm doing on a 4-element. Actually, a 3. Because my transmitting system right here, that's direct fed, really is 2 of them, and I got a director and a reflector. I'm killing these guys, man. And I got the right Mother Nature. When I come out there in the evenings and the mornings, 5:30, 4, 3 o'clock on, these guys ain't got a chance. I don't care what channel I'm on. They don't have a chance.
I'm fixing to build a little direct fed 3-element. I got something I'm wanting to play with, and I'm going to do a 3 and come out on it. I want to broadband it. But I'm going to wait until I upgrade everything in here before I do it. I want to see how it works. Because I know how to direct feed it. But the bigger you go, the more tune. It's already a 3. I can direct feed a 3. I can actually direct feed a 3 and get it to tune, and I can be broadbanded. But when I got to a 4, they're broadbanded. When you get to a 5, that's when I started stretching and all that crap. I just got away from that being broadband. It's like I stayed up here all the time. So it is what it is. Oh, hell, I don't know. I just like running big antennas. This is the last big one I want to build. I ain't going no bigger than this one. And if something happens to this one, I won't put another one this big up. But I will figure out another way to get that gain back and broadband it. It'll probably be like a 5. But it'll be a badass 5, I guarantee it, because I talked on 5s for a long damn time, and all different lengths, anywhere from 26 foot to 57 foot, and they was all good antennas.
Yeah, absolutely. But you see, when you run a direct fed, I'm running a different way. Okay, so I got a friend. His direct fed is like, his hot feed is isolated. He got on like a plastic piece that goes over the boom, so his hot feed is actually isolated, and the rest of the antenna is ground, and he tunes against it. He don't have a hairpin. He has nothing. He tunes his elements against the beam like as if you were in the mobile. Hot one side, ground antenna. But I'm not like that. I'm kind of like that, but I'm all isolated. My elements are isolated, and then my boom is ground. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's really weird. But basically, the way most antennas tune is you're putting your ground to hot, and hot to ground. You're just shorting the damn antenna out to make it tune, to get it resonant. And that's the way the hairpin works. One side comes off the hot, and one side comes off the ground. They're both isolated, and you're running them together on those rods down to that little U-bolt and that little bar there where it slides back and forth. That way you can tune it.
Okay. So the way mine is set, you tune the elements from when your direct fed beam, your element that you're transmitting off of, and the element that's like 10 inches from it, probably looks like a hairpin, but flat side. I mean, it's flat side. Your hairpin goes straight down the boom. Mine, I don't have one. My elements, you tune to the beam with the isolated elements. It's really weird. I'm the only one who has one. I'm the only one who owns it. I just saw all these other direct fed beams. They're nothing like this, man. There ain't nothing like it. Nobody has what I'm running right now. And I'll whoop a Pick a 5 element. I'll whoop a 7 element. These guys are jealous. They all got fireball derangement syndrome, wild child. They can't do what I do. And I'm the only one who has this beam made. It was made by a ham operator that built it. Now, I gave the specs to Radio Man 445. He's the only other one who had it. We started doing all the video gating and water gating. I gave him specs for that 4-element beam. He put it up. But he put a gamma rod on it. So he tuned next to the freaking element that was 16 inches from it. And I was like, no, you can't. That's not the same beam. But he ran it. It ran good. It was made for the bowl.
He went with it and then didn't finish it. Piss on a gamma. I don't like gammas. I'd rather direct feed it or run a hairpin. I like the hairpins because it's quite quicker and easier to tune. But basically, if you direct feed an element, it's a dipole. The rest of the elements in front of it don't mean shit except your bandwidth. And that's all they're for. They're just directors. You can make your pattern tighter. You can make it narrower. You can make it more broad-banded. That's all they're for. They don't do shit. If you want to tune a beam out, get it down resonant, and get the standing wave flat, you just tune the driven element. You don't mess with the rest of it. The hell with it until you experiment and figure out. I guess at all this shit because I've done it so long. I can go out there. I can feel I can drop this thing down. I can put it for channel 6. Out, do all that shit that it will actually, after 75 minutes, it takes longer to lower it down to get everything out to do it and raise it back up and it does to do it.
Right, understandable. I understand that. But the way mine is the direct fed isolated antenna or isolated hot feed reflex against the other antenna, the other isolated antenna that's in front of it. It's really strange. I don't even know how it's designed. I just know it works. But it's little. I mean, it's short. And I really don't think that these other ones, like my friend, he wants me to build it, with your hot feed that's isolated, and then you got your ground to ground. Okay, that makes sense. You could do that. And then you tune it like that. You could tune it. I mean, that's how Wildcat did his. His is direct fed. 406. I mean, all these guys, they got that. But mine's just different, dude. Everything I have is isolated completely. It's really weird. Yep. All right, well, I'm kind of losing you there, man. Shoot, we've been talking 24 minutes there, Wild Child. And you're kind of dropping out there. It's probably 5:38 over here, man. Well, you might jump back in there since I'm the only one out there.
Is that right? 85 and